What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me for international challenge things, and going to be playing today with my friend Dave.
Yo, what's up, Raven89 coming at you? What's going on?
We're drinking, so we have like this kind of like drinking bet we got going on here. What we're gonna do is we're going to actually you explain it because you came up with it. Actually, it's pretty funny.
I came up with an idea. Basically, what we're gonna do is he's gonna do the battles. We're gonna commentate, do all that normal stuff. But the drinking game aspect is basically gonna be we're gonna try to predict what the opponent's gonna do. If I get it right, then we're good. But if I get it like completely wrong, and he's gonna guess too, and whoever gets it wrong has to take a drink. We both get it wrong, we'll both take a drink, and that's basically how it's gonna go. And we got tons of refills because I'm guessing we're gonna guess a lot.
Yeah, we have a case. We're probably going to be doing like 3 battles, like a video. We're probably going to make a bunch of them in succession, so we have a bunch of them for the rest of the week. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for Dave's channel because we're going to be doing battles with his cartridge as well on my 3DS because we have the capture card in my 3DS, but we're going to be doing my cartridge first. And you can see my team down below with Kyogre, Kangaskhan, Dialga, Landorus, Cresselia, and Amogus. And not much thought process was used to make this team, so I'll probably just explain it, as we go along here, because we have to get our digital. Okay, we download the digital ID, and it took us like a little while.
This is locking it.
2016 International Challenge January Masters Division. Oh shit! Look at that. Even has my entire team lined up right there. Register. Okay.
It's locking. You can't change it no more. Make sure you got all the right moves on there.
Checking status of the competition. So I guess it's like trying to find someone for us right now,
or gonna be a lot of people playing right now.
Well, I hope so. This is actually day 2 because it took me absolutely forever to get Draco Meteor on my Dialga. It literally took me an entire day to get Draco Meteor on the Dialga because you have to max the friendship, and that asshole on Sutoplasibity just wouldn't let me learn Draco Meteor. Alright, your battle box is locked. Game syncs is complete. Checking the status of the competition. Alright, and if anyone lives around like the northeast, I guess tri-state area, there's a competition, Premier Challenge tomorrow in Matawan, New Jersey, and me and Dave are going to that. So we're having a little fun doing an international challenge tonight. Then we're going to be doing the PC tomorrow. But we're playing Kevin right now, almost 1600s actually, and interesting enough, he has a Klefki on the team. We just did practice matches, and you had a Klefki on your team too.
And you stop Smeargles.
Yeah, and you didn't bring it, so I kind of feel like he's not going to bring it because I don't have a Smeargle on my team. I don't have any Taunters on my team, so he's definitely not going to bring the Klefki. One thing he's definitely going to bring is the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And what did I say against you? This team is very weak to Ferrothorn, so that's why I actually had Protect when I was battling him, and I was like, my team is really weak to Ferrothorn, so I put Flamethrower over Protect on my Dialga, and I put Protect over Choice Band on my Landers because I wanted to have at least 3 Pokemon that can protect. Anyway, we got to see who we want. Libra here.
Choose, yeah.
Who do you think he brings? Does he bring the Salamence or does he bring the Kangaskhan? And the Salamence has the Intimidate support for my Kangaskhan.
Zern's definitely coming.
Xerneas is coming. I think Ground Xerneas is coming. Then we got Pharaoh's coming. So we have that 3 coming. It all depends on what Mega he brings. And honestly, against my team, he'll probably bring the Kangaskhan to get the low kick into Dialga, low kick into the Kangaskhan.
Double edge on Crest.
Yeah, and Kyogre. Yeah, so I think he'll lead with Kangaskhan to get fake out support. So one thing that I actually think I would want to leave is Kangaskhan. I want to bring Amogus. Do I want to bring Amogus in the back?
9 seconds, dude.
I think I'll bring the Dialga, Amogus in the back, and then I think I'll bring the Kyogre.
Disrupt the Groudon. Oh, let's hope this does, dude. I get so much anxiety when it counts down like that, dude.
Yeah, it kind of. I mean, if he has a Groudon, obviously you have to bring the Kyogre for the counter. But he's gonna bring Salamence, interestingly enough. And I kind of only brought Amogus because he was gonna bring the Kangaskhan. So that's one thing I'd already done wrong. But I kind of figured he would bring the Salamence anyway because it does a lot of work against my team. Get double edges into the Kyogre, outspeeds it, and gets in support Intimidate on my Kangaskhan. And I honestly don't think a Adamant low kick would knock out the Ferrothorn. And he possibly could just knock me out on his turn with a double edge with Iron Barbs, and we don't even know if he's Rocky Helmet.
I think he's, so my prediction, I think he's going to Mega Protect Mence.
Here's battle. What's up?
Can you whip that Molly up real quick for me?
I will. Just give me 1 second.
Alright, go ahead.
And then,
15 seconds.
I don't know what the Pharaoh's gonna do.
Why?
Maybe Leech Seed.
I'm actually going to low kick Ferrothorn, and I don't want to set up the Trick Room, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually what I could have done right there, I had forgotten that I put Flamethrower
on the
yeah,
Pharaoh.
I could have Flamethrower with the Pharaoh. And I could have went for the fake out to the Salamence, or like the double edge into the Salamence. So let's see how this turn works out. I mean, we did low kick the Ferrothorn.
I
so.
predict the Salamence to protect, so let's see if I'm wrong.
I don't know. In this position, oh, he's going to protect.
Oh, so I don't have to drink. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
He knew. Let's see how much low kick does. So we could have doubled up into the Ferrothorn.
That's bulky.
Yeah, that's very, very, very defensive. He actually.
Oh, he's got the Rocky helmet.
Rocky helmet.
Dude.
So he could knock me out right here with the Gyro Ball. I don't know. Is it Gyro Ball range? I think it's Gyro Ball range.
It's adamant, so.
Yeah, there's a Draco Meteor. No, he's gonna Leech Seed.
I guessed that too. I was like Leech Seed Dialga. Dude, I was double right. That's awesome.
I have the drink.
But yeah,
Right.
it's good though. It's good.
Damn it. I didn't want to set a Trick Room right there because obviously if Ferrothorn's on the field and it doesn't. I mean, Gyro Ball's damage output isn't like affected by Trick Room.
Who do you have in the back again?
I have Kyogre and I have Amogus, but he could just Hyper Voice right here.
That Mence is gonna be a problem.
Alright, what do you think he does right here?
I say smack that Mence with the.
You actually control. I let my dog.
I gotta control. Hold up. All right. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Mence.
Oh, Draco again.
Then we're gonna Draco the Mence too. Try to smack it, take it out. Oh, he switches. It's alright though.
He doesn't have
Just
anything. He shouldn't have anything.
Oh,
Oh my god.
He totally predicted us. Like, I'm drinking because that was a fail.
This is the first match. Whatever. Something failed. Oh, no, he's gonna Leech Seed again.
Dude, that Pharaoh.
What failed? Oh, you Sucker Punched.
Yeah, I just kind of figured he was. I should have known he was gonna switch. That's not good.
Yeah, and then he could just go for a Geomancy right here.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely smack the Zern to try to get some damage on. I'll definitely Flamethrower the Pharaoh right now.
Actually, what I think he does is he may Geomancy, anticipating
he's gonna
like,
Geo.
I don't know, but does he really need to Geomancy? He could literally. I think
He's gonna set up for the late game.
I think my Dialga's in range for a Moonblast, but then he can take a lot of damage from the Kangaskhan. I do have the Amogus in the back, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to catch him on a Geomancy right here, and then he doesn't know I have Flamethrower.
No, we haven't showed it
he's
yet.
probably not anticipating that. He could protect with the Ferrothorn, though, anticipating a low kick. So I don't know whether or not I want to go for that play, but let's go for that because the timer is running out.
Yeah, this timer. Zernia's protected.
Okay, that's fine. If we take out the Ferrothorn right here,
Yeah,
we're going to take the Ferrothorn out.
there's a Flamethrower on the Pharaoh that should KO. That's definitely done.
Yes!
Alright. It's going our way. It's going. Oh, but
Does Leech Seed go into the Xerneas?
It's
No. Does Leech Seed go? I think Leech Seed goes into the Pokemon that's going to switch in. Actually, I don't think Leech Seed is effective.
triggers.
I don't
this
think.
turn.
Yeah, because there's no Pokemon right there to receive it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna trigger this turn. I gotta see.
Okay. We do see the Groudon
There's
coming.
the
We do have the
Groudon.
Kyogre in the back, and we have a Shukaberry on our Dialga. We still are Leech Seeded though, and he still could Geo, but. Oh, you know what? I'm adamant Kangaskhan, so I'm not going to outspeed his Groudon if it's timid or jelly.
Well, the main question is, are we gonna preserve the Kangaskhan?
I think we do. We could bring in Kyogre, but it's kind of predictable, and
Yeah.
he's going to Geo before we can actually.
I think his play here is gonna be.
I think it's Eruption. I think
Eruption,
actually
Moonblast.
no. We have to. He's not going to do that. He's going to Precipice Blades or Earth Power. I think he Earth Powers the Dialga, and then I think he.
Protect the Dialga.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Do I want to double edge? Actually, he's going to Geo Earth Power. So what I could do is switch into Kyogre right here, preserve the Kangaskhan, and then I'm going to Trick Room, because Trick Room, obviously, I mean, he's not going to knock me out with an Earth Power, and he's probably going to Geomancy right here, anticipating him to knock me out with an Earth Power. So let's see what happens right here. I mean, he has the Salamence in the back, so he could recycle the weather right here, so that's one thing we have to consider. And we have no way of, we have a way to skill swap, but Cresselia, we didn't bring Cresselia here. So let's see what's going on right here, and we're Quiet Min Speed Kyogre. He's going to withdraw Xerneas, so we don't see any Geomancy right here. We're going to see a Salamence come in here. No, but if he still goes for the Earth Power into the Dialga, it's not going to knock me out. We still don't know.
So we're going to get the Trick Room up.
Yeah, we still don't know the speed of this Groudon, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we can get a free Witter Spout off right here. It's no priority. So, I honestly think we are still Leech Seeded. I think we're going to see a double Protect right here. Still one turn of Trick Room. Get more Leech Seed damage off of my Dialga. But one more turn of Leech Seed will not KO the Dialga, and I could just freely Witter Spout.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Witter Spout right here. Witter Spout will take out the Groudon, but I think the Groudon's going to Protect right here. We're going to switch out into the Xerneas. Xerneas, it's a roll on Xerneas. We can knock the Xerneas out in one hit without Geo. But then, yet again, I could just go for a Flash Cannon onto the ground, anticipating a Xerneas switch out. But I don't think he is. I think he's going to double Protect, or he's going to attack with the Salamence. Salamence honestly has to Protect right here. I could just Ice Beam it.
4 seconds, dude.
I'm going to Flash Cannon the Salamence.
Get some damage on it.
Let's see. He's not going to switch out, so he's probably going to double Protect. No, he's not going to double Protect, so let's see
This
how much
should knock out the Salamence.
maybe
not.
We'll Flash Cannon take care of the Salamence. I was anticipating. I didn't want him to switch into Xerneas on that slot.
Yeah. There it is.
That will. Special attack investment.
There it is. There it is. Cool. So that's awesome. Definitely turned this game around, man.
All right. And he can't recycle the weather.
Yep. Now that Groudon's forever in the rain.
I think we had 49 HP, so one more Leech Seed will take me out. But I don't think I need to worry about that right now. I'm going to Witter Spout. He can't protect Groudon. Groudon's going to go down right here unless he gets a double off.
Yeah.
And what I actually can do is I can go to my Mungus, because I kind of want to preserve my Dialga so I can switch it in for, I guess, Flash Cannon.
Yeah.
But he can't really do anything to a Mungus, either with a Moonblast or an Earth Power. And obviously this Groudon can't do anything with a Fire type attack, so I don't have to really worry about that. So let's see how much. Let's see what happens right here. We're gonna go for a Witter Spout. The Groudon is going.
Done.
Yeah, the Groudon's done.
Whoa!
Double KO. Yep. Yeah. So it's a roll on Xerneas.
Yeah, Xerneas.
But
it might have not been bulky either.
Well, it's if on 4 HP, 0 special defense, it's a roll on it. I think it's like 88% to 103%. But we got a high roll right there.
Wow, 4-0. We had bad first like 3 turns too.
we did so bad, but I mean, Flamethrower is not expected.
Already too many bad predictions.
Honestly, it's like Flamethrower on Dialga is really not predicted, and I specifically put Flamethrower on my Dialga for the Ferrothorn because my team is so weak to Ferrothorn, and we faced the Ferrothorn in the first match, and it pays off.
I think we definitely faked out, like, since we went with 2 other moves on the Dialga, we basically made our opponent think that we didn't have the Flamethrower. Accidentally, we kind of did that. So, but
we
it definitely
didn't mean
worked
to
out.
do that.
No, we didn't. But it definitely worked out because he didn't think he had the Flamethrower. So
he thought he was safe. All right. So what is this? Ruin or Run for Massachusetts, United States. Gonna have a team of this is really weird. These are the teams that you have a chance to lose to, though.
Yeah.
He only has one restricted mon, though, being Zekrom. And Zekrom, actually, if I had a Groudon, that'd be a good matchup. But I have a Kyogre, so he's definitely bringing Zekrom. So he has
the Landorus.
Yeah, so he has the Charizard, Zekrom, Alakazam, the Aegislash, Greninja, and the Dragonite. So we have a pretty good matchup, especially if we set up Trick Room. The only one that could take advantage of the Trick Room, obviously, would be Aegislash. I don't believe the Zekrom will be faster than any of our Mons under the Trick Room. Even my Kangaskhan is probably like Jolly or Adamant, and even at that point, it'd still be slower than Kangaskhan. Who could we possibly lead with right here? I honestly don't even know what the hell we'd lead with. This is a really weird team.
Yeah,
to think that he is positive is kind of interesting to me too.
He's winning games with this.
Yes, he's winning games with this. He's not in 1400s. He's in the 1500s. All right, so I don't want to bring Crest in case he leads with the Egg
I
Slash.
think Kangamoongus is pretty good.
Kangamoongus, let me see. I don't really think he could. I mean, does have the Alakazam, but then I could switch into my dog on the slot if he goes for a Psychic.
Yeah, and if he has the Charizard, you can bring in.
Well, he doesn't have any Intimidate support, so definitely bringing Kangaskhan in front. I could bring the Amoonguss Dialga in the back. I'm going to bring in Landers right here. Yeah, I'm actually going to bring Landers for Zekrom. He's probably thinking I'm going to bring my Kyogre.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see how this actually works out for us, because we didn't bring the Kyogre right there.
Yeah, the one thing you have to keep in mind is Kyogre Primal activates as soon as it hits the field, and then if he Mega Charizard Y, then the sun comes up.
The Alakazam leads. I kind of felt like the Alakazam was going to lead right there.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Alakazam's pretty frail, though.
Did he have a Mega option on his team other than the Alakazams? It's probably Mega
Sam and
Alakazam.
Charizard. He had Charizard on.
He's not bringing a Charizard because I had the Kyogre, so this is probably Mega Alakazam. And the only thing I have to watch out for is if he traces the Parental Bond.
Parental Bond.
That'll be interesting. And I'm not Scrappy, so I can't fake out the Egg Slash. This is a very good lead for him, actually. This is a really, really good lead for him. And I didn't lead with Trick Room option right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead. I think I'm going to have to Sucker Punch and then go into Dialga right here. If the Alakazam doesn't protect, which I honestly think he's going to protect the Fake Out away because it'll do a lot of damage to the Alakazam. If he doesn't do that, he's definitely going to Psychic the Amoonguss, and it won't do too much to the... let's see if he gets Telepathy, actually. Probably won't do anything on his part, but let's see. He's going to Mega Evolve before, so he can trace Inner Focus. No, he's going to get Telepathy. So that's one thing I didn't consider. He's definitely faster than Kangaskhan, so he would Mega Evolve first, get Trace off, so we don't have to worry about him tracing Parental Bond. Alright, let's see if this works out. Let's see if the Egg Slash actually goes for an attack. So he's going to Protect like I anticipated. Let's see if it's Sub. If it's Sub, no, he's going to King Shield.
Alright.
So the Sucker Punch should fail.
Yeah, it'll fail.
Okay, so it doesn't reduce my attack because it fails, because he wasn't attacking either. So I honestly can just Sucker Punch the Alakazam, and I mean, that's so predictable.
Yeah, I mean, it could have Focus Blast, so...
It could have Focus Blast. I'm gonna... Should I Sucker Punch? What do you think he's gonna do?
I would Sucker Punch the Alakazam. I think he's definitely gonna attack with the Aegislash, and I don't... It might be Eevee to be able to survive.
Who did he have? Who could he possibly bring in on that slot though to like put pressure on my Kangaskhan? Okay, so Sucker Punch the Alakazam, you said?
Yeah, that's what I would suggest.
And I'm definitely setting a Trick Room up.
Yeah, set it up. I'm not sure how fast his Aegislash is, but I think.
All right, so we're gonna Sucker Punch the. All right, this is dead. This is dead. That's dead. Not even two hits.
Yeah,
so. The one good thing about setting up the Trick Room is the fact that we're actually going to Swords Dance. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
at most, what could he do? Like Iron Head, maybe Sacred Sword. But I have Flamethrower, so he actually is going to outspeed both of my Mons under the Trick Room. So he's going to be in. If he wants to attack, he needs to be in Blade form.
Yeah.
And then I can just Flamethrower him.
Yeah. Or the Sucker Punch will also.
And then yet again, like the Ferrothorn, he's probably not anticipating Flamethrower on my Dialga, so he'll go into Blade form, probably attack the Kangaskhan with maybe like Iron Head or Sacred Sword, and then we could just Flamethrower him. But then yet again, he could just Sacred Sword the Dialga, but I don't know whether or not that would actually KO +2, or +1 if I switch on my Landorus right here, because we're pretty bulky with the Dialga. But then yet again, I could just Sucker Punch Aegislash, Flamethrower Aegislash, but then he could King Shield yet again and get a free attack off of the Dragonite. And Dragonite actually could have Earthquake.
Yeah.
And he could just King Shield Earthquake.
I would switch into Landorus maybe. Get in that.
Yeah, so since he has Swords Dance, obviously they're both physical attackers on the field right now. And then...
Well, I meant switch out the Dialga with the Landorus. So
actually, okay, you predict that. What I'm predicting him to do is go for like a Sacred Sword, Iron Head, or whatever into the Kangaskhan, because it's always threatening to everything you could possibly have on the field. I'm going to Intimidate on both of his physical attackers.
Yeah.
And even if he goes for like King Shield Earthquake, I still get an Intimidate off. I have the Shuka Berry. It's not going to affect Landers. He's going to go for Extreme Speed. Yeah, it's not going to do too much to
No.
Landers. It's non-stab, and that doesn't even look like it's choice band. So let's see what this... he's going to go for an Iron Head. Probably a Kangaskhan. Yeah, it's still not going to KO.
Ooh.
Ooh, it does KO. But that's fine. We're going to take out the Aegislash.
Yeah, that's going down from the flamethrower.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Good night.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so not a lot of people are anticipating the flamethrower.
Yeah, no.
I am under Trick Room, so we could Spore. We can bring in Amoonguss and Spore right here.
Yeah, I would definitely take control of
And
the match
if
from
he's like Choice Band or like Choice Scarfed or whatever with the Dragonite, he's going to be locked into that, and it's not going to do anything to either one of my Pokemon. But if he's going to lock himself in Extreme Speed, he's definitely... I don't think he's choiced, because he wouldn't lock himself into that against a Dialga,
Yeah.
especially risking the Draco Meteor.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you think he does here? I can freely go for a Spore. It all depends on who protects.
I think Zekroms are usually physical. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that Zekrom is going to do.
He has 2 Dragons on the field, so I'm free to just Draco either one
Draco
of them.
one.
It depends on
I
which
would
one
do it on
protects.
the Zekrom because
With the-
multi-scale, you won't KO that Dragonite. At least putting something to sleep will give you the time to do what you need to do.
Yeah, Zekrom's really... He's pretty powerful, especially if he's Life Orbed. So, who do you think I should Spore?
I would Spore the Dragonite.
Spore the Dragonite, and then should I Draco the Zekrom?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that. So he's going to Extreme Speed again, probably into the Amoonguss, anticipating a
fine.
Spore, which is fine. That does so much damage.
It's a
Yes, a
crit.
crit. So we're going to get a Spore off into the Dragonite, so he might actually be locked into that, because he's gone for it twice.
Well, but he's got to take that turn of sleep because
Yes,
he
yes,
E-speed.
Oh! Wait, it missed the Zekrom again, but Simple Bean is going to get rid of our... Doesn't that get rid of your ability? So I think it's going to get rid of
That
our
was Signal
Spore.
Beam.
Oh, Signal Beam. That's a bug attack.
That's a bug move.
Signal Beam Zekrom?
Zekrom's supposed to be physical, dude.
What does he have that for, though?
I don't know. Spore the Zekrom. I would Spore the Zekrom and
I'm going to Draco the Dragonite, because he can
Yeah.
protect Zekrom right here.
get rid of that multi-scale.
Yeah, so it doesn't look... So it looks
He
like he went for...
E-speed again.
Yeah, he probably E-speeded again. Let's see. Yeah, he's not going to go for the
Yeah.
Protect.
Amoonguss is just going to control them the rest of the match as long as the Trick Room is up anyway.
So we got Draco. If it connects, because it missed again. And
Yeah.
it missed, what, 3 times against you?
Yeah, we were playing off camera and it missed 3 times.
Let's see if it KOs on the multi-scale. It does not.
It's
okay,
alright though. It's so low. It really.
I think a Grass Knot will actually be in range to knock it out at this point.
I probably would.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to Grass Knot, and then we could just Draco.
Yeah.
This is the last turn of Trick Room, so we might as well just take advantage of it.
Yeah.
With the Amoonguss being on the field. It's going to take 2 turns of sleep. And Grass Knot should KO. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's resistance times 4, but
He's
I
pretty
mean, it was
heavy.
so low.
Yeah, plus he should be pretty heavy being a Dragonite. I'm going to get off another Draco. This probably shouldn't KO.
This should
But
probably
we have the
take
Kang
him
in
down
it.
to half.
Yeah, we had the Kang in the back, though. You just sucker punch the hell out of the Zekrom.
Oh my gosh.
That does a lot of damage at -2.
What?
Zekrom is not it's not very
Weakness
specially
policy?
bulky. Weakness
What?
policy, though? What the fuck?
What is this thing doing, dude?
Dude, Signal
It's
Beam.
game over, yeah.
Signal Beam weakness policy, though. I'm just gonna Grass Knot. Actually, I'm just gonna do that.
I would Rage Powder, just
I'm just gonna double attack.
slash. Yeah, I mean, either one. I mean, he's not coming back at this point.
Yeah, just do that. It's GG. And he's gonna stay asleep. 3 turns of sleep, so that's how effective sleep is in this metagame right now.
Yeah.
That's why so many people are using Smeargle for Dark Void. It just...
That dark.
Wow, that
Oh
does
my
nothing.
God.
But the
Well,
double...
you're -4.
yeah, I'm double with mine.
This should knock out.
This should.
There you
yes.
go.
Alright.
Goodbye. Weakness
3-0.
policy. Signal Beam.
3-0.
Signal Beam? What? I think Signal Beam's got like
Did we
a
look...
power of 65. Like, it doesn't even do that
Yeah,
much.
it's very low and it's non-stab and...
What would you use that for in this meta?
It's... I mean, Xerneas should resist it. I think they resist bug.
Yeah.
Fairies resist bug.
There's nothing. I can't think of anything in this meta.
Lilligant?
mean,
I don't know.
Cress? Is it to hit
Yeah,
Cress?
I guess so. That still would do nothing to Cress.
Cress is so bulky, like, it's not even worth. Obviously, that guy is not too familiar with the meta at this point. I mean, I'm not saying we're experts either, but
We're not.
But I mean that. I don't know, dude.
So we're 2-0 with this team so far. That's
Alright,
pretty.
cool, man.
That's pretty cool. So we're gonna do one more battle
I
for
did
this video.
mispredict at some point. So I'm
Ooh,
just
1629 player from Georgia, United States, Diego
Diego
Diaz.
Diaz from Venezuela.
And you speak Spanish too, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. That's very interesting. I want to speak Spanish. Golduck! Ha!
That Cloud9.
He has...
Game.
Wow, this is a very interesting team. He has 2 of the mons that I have, be it Kangaskhan, Dialga, but then he has the Golduck to obviously get rid of the weather with Cloud9, and it's the same thing as Airlock. And he has the Talonflame, Xerneas, and the Zapdos.
Landers is going to be important in this to weaken that Talonflame and the Kang.
Yeah, the Intimidate also to get off. I mean, just if I connect with Rock Slide, it's just OHKOing the Talonflame.
Yeah.
Who do you think he'll lead with right here?
Maybe Kang Zern.
Kang Zern is a pretty strong lead. He also has a Trick Room option, but it does not look like a Trick Room team whatsoever.
I mean, it technically could because, I mean, it's got enough priority with Talonflame and Kang, but
and Golduck's pretty slow, actually.
Yeah.
But if he sets up the Trick Room, he's doing us a favor. Yeah. I think bringing Amoonguss in the back is a really strong option because I can switch in on a Fake Out into Kangaskhan, and then I just have to get rid of Talonflame, and then Amoonguss just does so much work right here. Alright.
Landers is going to be really important in this game.
So, he has no Intimidate support. I'm going to lead the Kangaskhan. Should I lead with the Cress? I think Cress is a strong option against him.
Yeah.
I think Cress, Amoonguss in the back. And we want to bring Landorus.
You need the Landorus.
Let's see, because this is a weird matchup. At least I think it is, because I have the Kangaskhan. I'm leaving with the Kangaskhan, and if he doesn't leave with the Xerneas, and he has it in the back, which I may actually think he does, because my Kangaskhan in this matchup really is the only answer to the Xerneas. And he's going to lead Xerneas Talonflame. So we might be seeing we might be seeing Geo Quick Guard, or we might be seeing like a Moonblast Talonwind.
Either way, I would go double edge on the Zern and Trick Room with the Cress.
One thing he actually could do right here, which
he could taunt technically, but
it doesn't matter. I have mental herb. One thing he could do before Mega Evolving, even if I'm Jolly, if he's timid, he stood outspeed. So he could Brave Bird Kangaskhan and Moonblast Kangaskhan. But I have the option for the Fake Out. Honestly, I need to fake out the. I'm gonna fake out Talonflame, and then I'm going to. Should I Trick Room? Yeah, I'm gonna Trick Room because this is getting rid of. If he Quick Guards, that's fine. And if he Quick Guards, the only thing else he could go for is Geomancy. And if he goes for the Geomancy, I'm gonna set up the Trick Room. But the only thing I'm worrying about right there.
So no Quick Guard.
No Quick Guard. So looked like he was probably gonna Brave Bird Moonblast. That does a lot of damage. Let's see if he does go for the Moonblast on the Kangaskhan. And he does go for the Moonblast on the Kangaskhan. Cool. So that's,
you guessed that right.
Yeah, because if he went for Brave Bird Moonblast right there, Kangaskhan was down. He was going down. And we're going to get a set up the Trick Room. The only thing is, though, we're still in the same position because
he could still Brave Bird the Kang.
But I could Sucker Punch because now I'm faster on their Trick Room.
Yep.
That's a thing, but now he could. There's no point for him to Talon, so we can already get rid of that. He could go for the Quick Guard and then another Moonblast. So he could do that. There's a lot of options for him right here. There's a lot of options right here for him. Does he knock me out with a Brave Bird?
He might.
I'm going to Double Edge, and then I'm going to switch into Landorus. Because I'm going to be faster than the Xerneas. And he's probably anticipating to knock me out with a Brave Bird and the Kangaskhan. And I'm going to weaken it, so it should not take me out, even if it's banned or Life Orb. So that's kind of what I'm going on right now. And I think the Xerneas actually might protect right here. No, he's not going to protect. He's going to Brave Bird the Kangaskhan.
He's probably going to Geo.
I don't think he Geos, because it's under the Trick Room. Oh! That Intimidate game, though! And that is definitely Life Orb Choice Man. That did way too much damage with the Intimidate. And we're going to get a Double Edge. We're going to KO ourselves right here, but we're going to do so much damage to the Xerneas. Does not KO, but that's okay.
It's alright.
That's okay. Let's see what the Xerneas goes for. It can't be Geo. It has to be Moonblast Dazzling Gleam.
There's a Geo.
Why? Why?
Late game.
He has to protect like 3 turns in a row though, because I'm gonna outspeed him with my Landorus, and he can't OHKO me with a Brave Bird now.
Yeah, well, he probably thought that he was gonna KO with the Talonflame, so he didn't think the Kang was gonna be a problem and do that damage.
That's
So you made a good. That switch on Intimidate was a huge move. But now your Landorus is the only really offensive thing you have. So we have to be really careful with what we do now. We have to protect this Landorus.
Rock Slide definitely KOs. Rock Slide KOs both of them.
Yeah.
We could switch in Amoonguss right here, protect Amoonguss Rock Slide.
Yeah.
Or we could switch in Cress. Cress really doesn't do too much, though, if I switch into Cress.
I would bring in the Amoonguss so
Yeah.
we can have it in there, so next turn, whatever happens, we can start sporing stuff.
I think what he's doing right now, we're under the Trick Room. There's Trick Room for 2 more turns, or 3 more turns, something like that.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to protect Xerneas right now, and he's definitely going to Brave Bird.
Yeah, he's definitely Brave Bird. I think he's going to Brave Bird that
the
Amoonguss
Amoonguss.
to try to get some damage off.
He's going to Brave Bird the Amoonguss, get damage off, potentially OHKO it, and it's the fastest thing under the Trick Room, so he's definitely going to... I think we're both in agreement that he's going to target the Amoonguss, so I'm protecting the Amoonguss. If he doesn't do that, you know, good on him, but then obviously I'm going to Rock Slide right here. The only thing bad about this is we're going to reveal the Life Orb, so he probably could anticipate to protect late game.
Yeah.
But I did go 5-0 battle.
Well, we need to protect the Landorus. The Landorus.
No, he's going to withdraw. Who's he going to go to? He has no Intimidate support. The Golduck. This is still going to do a lot of
good damage.
Very, very good damage. And I could still Spore Golduck on the following turn, but then he can protect. Amoonguss is going to protect right here. Obviously, being the fastest Pokemon.
He's probably going to Moonblast.
No, he's going to protect.
Cool. It's still going to do decent damage on this Golduck, so.
I could have Spored right there. Freely Spored. Yeah. But I didn't want to take a
still
Brave
Trick
Bird.
Room. Oh my god. That was going to do good damage, too.
He still doesn't know. He probably is anticipating needed to be either Assault Vest or Choiced, so he's probably going to target me down with a Ice Beam / Scald, because typically they're Choice Scarfed.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I would say Spore the Golduck and go for the Rock Slide move again. Just gets that spread damage, because the Rock Slide's going to knock out the Xerneas anyway. And get that Golduck.
I think what I do is, though, I think this is the last turn of Trick Room, so I Spore the Xerneas because it can't protect, and then I protect my Landorus, and then when the Trick Room expires, I'll outspeed the Golduck.
But he just protected the Xerneas, though.
Yeah, but I can still Spore the Xerneas.
I mean, yeah, but...
Oh, no, not Explode! Oh, he's going to protect, so Sporing the Xerneas was a good option.
It was.
I kind of felt like he was not going to be Choice Scarf, considering his team composition with the Dialga.
But if you Rock Slide, it's going to knock out the Xern anyway. Yeah.
I did Rock Slide!
Good.
Yes!
Good.
Yes, so I honestly wanted to protect right there, but we are going to reveal that we are Life Orbed, so we do have the option for Protect.
Alright, so this Golduck is not Scarf.
Let's see, we gotta see whether or not Dimensions twist back to normal. I don't think they did, actually.
Not yet.
Not yet. This is the last turn of Trick Room.
Oh, man. I would switch out that Landorus to try to recycle the Intimidate, maybe.
If he goes for Fake Out onto the Amoonguss, that's perfectly fine. Fake Out Ice Beam won't knock out the Amoonguss, and he does have the chance to get Effects Board.
He's gonna Ice Beam or Hydro Pump that Landorus. You need to preserve the Landorus.
Yeah, I'm gonna preserve the Intimidate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and what do we do here?
I mean, he's probably gonna Fake Out the Amoonguss, but I would try to go for the Spore on one of the two.
I'm gonna go for the Spore onto the Golduck because I honestly think the Kangaskhan's gonna go ahead and Fake Out the Amoonguss, fearing the Spore, since this is the last turn of Trick Room. So he has the chance to Effect Spore. So if he gets Effect Spored and going for a Spore into the Kangaskhan, it won't do anything. So if I go for a Spore into the Golduck, then I can put him to sleep.
Yeah.
So let's see how this works. So yeah. Fake Out probably into the Amoonguss, I'd anticipate.
Amoonguss, yeah.
Let's see if Effect Spore works.
Effect Spore, here we go.
No! No! You suck, Amoonguss!
Well, there's the Ice Beam.
There's the Landorus. Okay, don't freeze, freeze.
Now you can trick. Now you're free. So here's some mind games. So now what we can do is we can take away the Parental Bomb from the Kangaskhan if we want with the skill swap, or we can set up that Trick Room again.
I think setting up Trick Room is the best option.
Yeah.
But then the Golduck will outspeed the Landorus in the Trick Room. And I think the Kangaskhan, if it's adamant, it will outspeed the Landorus as well under the Trick Room. I don't think Trick Room is the best option right here.
Yeah, maybe not.
So I'm going to protect Amoonguss right here, and I'm going to... I think I should skill swap. the Kangaskhan. And then, you know, worst comes to worst, I could just always skill swap the Landorus.
Yeah.
Give it parental bond. And then get another Intimidate off. So he's gonna double edge the Cresselia. Hopefully he doesn't do too much. Probably he's gonna Scald as well, and I don't think Scald's gonna knock me out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Unless if he doesn't do that, he's gonna Ice Beam. He's gonna Scald. So there you go. The prediction. The prediction. And it doesn't. Burn? No.
Burn.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we're pretty much neutered the Kangaskhan at this point.
Now we can
He
go.
can switch it out. Oh, that's the thing.
I'm going. Should I go for Helping Hand Grass, not into Golduck, because it's the only thing threatening Marlandorus. But he could protect. Let's just do it.
I think he's gonna switch out the Kangaskhan into the Talonflame.
But I still have no way of knocking it
I
out.
know, that's the thing.
He's probably gonna. Yeah, you're probably right. He's gonna switch out the Kangaskhan into the Talonflame or protect Golduck.
Yeah, protect Golduck. And we can't really do anything.
You know what? Let's just go for it. I think it's gonna. I think he protects Golduck, but I'm gonna go for this anyway.
Or you could spore the Kangaskhan slot.
Okay,
He's
you
gonna
say
switch.
you say Spore Kangaskhan slot. No, he's gonna stay in. He's gonna stay
he
in.
can switch. Okay, cool. That's even better.
Double edge, probably
On
the
the
Cresselia.
crest.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, the Amoonguss. Oh my god, it does so much damage.
Dude.
Citrus Berry.
There you go. So we're living. But I don't think Crest is living another.
Ice Beam into the Amoonguss. That's not knocking me out unless it freezes me. Yeah, that's not. Does it? Okay. Oh!
Alright. So here's the mind games, because he could. Oh no. If he switches out that Kangaskhan into the Talonflame, he's going to get his parental bond back. This is tough.
Ice Beam will knock out the Golduck, I think, but I don't think
Think
Golduck.
so?
I don't think Golduck protects, and he's probably gonna double edge Cresselia. I don't know.
He's going to hit something.
Let's Ice Beam the Golduck. He has to protect Golduck right here because he knows it's the only answer to my Landorus.
There's the switch.
There we go.
I knew it was going to come at
Ice
some
Beam.
point.
Ice Beam wasn't gonna knock out the Talonflame anyway, but he's probably gonna protect the Golduck. So Amoonguss is gonna protect right here. I need redirection for Landorus. Golduck's gonna Scald into the
Nice, into
Amoonguss,
the wrong slot.
and hopefully this Ice Beam will knock it out. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Yes!
Alright, cool.
But he does get his
That's a crit! I don't know if it
But he
matters.
does get his parental bond, and he does get his fake out pressure.
Yeah, that... But here...
He
I'm trying to think.
he fakes out and Brave Birds.
But... Yeah.
Honestly, I think we have to pull a double protect right here. I think we have to pull a double protect. I think that's what we do. Because Fake Out's going to have higher priority than Rage Powder.
I think Crest has lost its usefulness. So
Well,
maybe switch out the Amoonguss, put in the Landorus. Or
I think that's the actually right option. Switch out the Amoonguss. He's going to
Into
fake
the
it.
Landorus,
He's faking
and
out.
then-
He's faking out the Amoonguss and Brave Birding and Cresselia.
just get a little bit more damage on the Kangaskhan, so when we hit with the Rock Slide, it might get it close to the KO range.
So
Because we can knock out Rock Slide, that Talonflame will be gone, but we need a...
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I went for the Ice Beam into the Talonflame because
no.
in case he went for the Brave Bird into the Landorus, gets a crit, and I somehow get an Ice Beam off. I don't know. Maybe we knock out the Talonflame.
Well, here's the thing. If he doesn't
He's
go...
Brave Bird and Cresselia. He's Brave Bird and Cresselia.
Yeah.
No, the Landorus.
Oh, that does so much.
That's okay. But he's probably gonna. He didn't even fake out. Was he anticipate? No, Power Up Punch
What?
into the Cresselia. That's not gonna knock me
That's
out.
not.
We might knock out the Talonflame right here. What?
Oh my god.
He whiffed this. He
Yeah.
choked so hard.
He did.
Now we're gonna. That's why I
We
ice
won.
beam the. That's why I ice beam the
Yeah,
Talonflame.
that was a good move.
Oh my god.
So now next turn, just Rage Powder and knock out the whatever you have.
So I protect Landers right here, and then Rage Powder in the next turn because he's probably gonna
Oh, yeah.
attack Landers right here. He's probably attacking Landers right here.
Yeah. Yeah, Protect the Landorus, Ice Beam the Kangaskhan.
Who's faster though? I'm Jolly. If he's adamant though. Honestly, he has Power Up Punch, so usually only Jolly Kangaskhan you run Power Up Punch.
I mean, if you outspeed this Kangaskhan, you can Explosion for cool points.
What I could do is I could protect Trick Room because if he attacks the Cresselia, he takes down a Cresselia anyway. Then I can Rage Powder Falling Turn with my Amogus. And if he goes for the Sucker Punch into the Landorus, I get the Trick Room up, and then I could just bring in my Moongus and Spore. Let's see what this is. Still, we have Mind Games.
Yeah, it's still Mind Games.
Still, we have Mind Games because he could still Sucker Punch right here. But then, yet again, I can still recycle the Intimidate, so I can switch it into my Moongus on that slot. Power Up Punch. He's at +2 right now, so he's at +1 really.
Yeah.
This is tough. This is tough. He's going to Sucker Punch again, the Landorus.
You switch out the Landorus into Moongus, or no? You want to preserve the Spore, because that Spore option is there.
I don't think he's going to Sucker Punch. He scored 4
cool. Whatever, dude.
What?
He could have. There's so many mind games because since he was at +1, he could have done so much stuff with that. But
I didn't think he was. I'm gonna save that match. I didn't think he was going to Sucker Punch right there. I honestly think since I could have just double protected, anticipating the Sucker Punch and then Ice Beam to potentially get a freeze.
And
he
just
was
keep
probably
damaging
he was probably just going to double edge. That's like anticipating the Among Us switch in, but. Oh my God.
I mean, either
we're 3-0
dude. Either way, we had the Amoongus in the back, so with the Trick Room up, we could have spored at any point.
Yeah.
And then free to just hit it. So
yeah, we're 3-0 with this team, and I have no idea why. We just need a team with.
Hopefully, we do this good with my cartridge.
We just beat a team with a Talonflame on it, a Kangaskhan on it. What else did it have?
The Zern.
Xerneas.
I mean,
oh my God! It just goes to show you right there. When you use standard teams, it doesn't work out too well. The only thing you have to do is play correctly,
yeah, you have to
call the plays correctly. We're 3-0 with this team. Well, okay, all right.
Awesome.
Anyway, we're gonna take a break right now, and we're gonna come back in probably like a couple of minutes. We're gonna be recording in succession. Probably do 2 more videos on my cartridge, and then we're gonna do a few more videos on Dave's cartridge. So
Yeah.
we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.